Every day at 8 a.m., most people are getting ready for work, pulling in to get coffee, or dropping their kids off at school. At 8 a.m. in my city, men and women who have been incarcerated are being released. Most of them have no clue what they are going to do when they get out. No driver's license, no food, they've burned bridges with families, and no ride to a safe place. I was once one of them, nowhere to go. In 1996, I received what I believe was the last of my 17 felony criminal charges. I went to prison that same year. Never imagined that it would have been my last time. I had been in and out of prison and jail time and time again. I couldn't imagine another way of living. For most of my prison time, I saw myself as simply a drug addict, a convict. Once you label yourself just as a criminal addict, it takes an enormous amount of time and effort to turn that belief system around. It wasn't until one day I found myself on their side of the fence in treatment that I understood my life could change. As convicted felons, we have hurt people because of our actions. There are victims of crimes, there are families, society, and our own families. There is a large ripple effect that has touched so many people. And while we're incarcerated, it's the perfect time for us to start healing those wounds that are inside of us and start helping others heal from the wounds we've given them. The last time in jail, I started doing this differently. I surprised myself by finding that the treatment program was actually helping me break down some of the tough exteriors and those barriers and start to see how my actions were sabotaging any chance of my success in the future. Looking back now, I realized that I did not have an exit plan. I believe this is the reason why I continue to repeat the vicious cycle of that same lifestyle of choices that kept me returning back to jail. Today, I say exit plan. What does that really mean? To me, it means what can be done by you while you're incarcerated to start preparing at all levels of your life and your release to freedom. Today, I'm asking women, what are they doing from a practical planning standpoint to get ready for release? What are the resources they need? The people you need and don't need in your life? The skills that will help you succeed? What would the first 30 days, the first 90 days, and the 120 days look like for you? We're now able to make sure inmates have a ride to a safe transitional home and a resource center. 20 years later, I look back on those days in jail and in a halfway house, and then at my life afterwards that was focused on sobriety, living with honesty, and regaining trust in my close relationships. I knew how to sell drugs, but I did not know how to live without them. I had to learn what that life looked like. I made it through those dark days, and I believe that you can too. We all can heal from our past and create a new life of meaning. I believe in you.